the nickel-dime tobacco blues. I lived in a place where the road comes to end, where a dollar's a stranger and a neighbor's a friend. The walls are all thin and the paint's turning gray, and the manager Phil watches Roscoe all day. Yeah, Roscoe's a dog and Phil's an ex-Marine, and it's the strangest damn compound that you've ever seen. Now Eve lived next door with a rough kind of grace, with a history of prison written plain on her face. She had a man named Ray. He was quiet and hard, and we'd trade for a smoke out there in the yard. I'd give her $1, Eve'd give me a light, and we'd talk for a minute in the heat of the night. Well, the doctor once told me that the nicotine sting was as heavy as crack or any such thing. So I thought of a joke. It was crude and it was bold, the kind of a story that oughtn't be told. I looked at old Eve and I said with a grin, I'd suck your dick for a smoke. And she let me right in. She laughed at the joke and she gave me a puff, but the walls in that place are made of thin stuff. Old Marilyn heard it. She's the owner of the land. She's got a mean streak and a phone in her hand. She called up the police in a fit and a rage, saying this boy's acting out at his venerable age. Then Phil came a-knocking at my bungalow door with a dent in his head from the Stetson he wore. He screamed and he hollered, "You've harassed this poor soul," while his little dog Roscoe went out on patrol. I said, "Phil, it's a joke, can't you see it's a play?" But he yelled, "You're evicted, you're leaving today." So we stood on the grass and we traded some words, while the neighbors all watched like a flock of dark birds. Ray came home from work with his eyes lidded low, looking ready to trade us a physical blow. The police arrived with their sirens and lights to settle the score on that Englewood night. Oh, the price of a smoke is a heavy old debt, when the joke is a thing that you live to regret. On this island of toys where the broken folks stay, and you're begging for mercy at the end of the day. Now I'm sitting here quiet with the joint in a view, wondering just how the story got through. It's a hard luck town and a hard luck street, where the mind and the punchline can never quite meet. Yeah, the mind and the punchline, they never quite meet.